What up, Ted? Hey, Portia. Good morning, precious. How you doing, baby? Happy Friday. And today on Coffee and Conversation with your girl, Shakenya. When you get a minute, go to that YouTube channel, Shakenya, and hit subscribe. Look at some of the videos. And if you see something you like, just hit share. I know you probably tell people that you don't mess with me in the streets, and they gonna look at you when you do share, be like, oh, you said you ain't mess with her, why you sharing her? I know you be around people that be talking about me, and you be joining in the conversation and entertaining it. So if you can't share it on your page, they be like, damn, you was just talking about her, why you I know. Then some of y'all, I know you haters on the inside, so you don't share nobody's stuff just because you just a hater. Period. You so jealous and envious of people, it don't make no sense. It make your stomach hurt when you see somebody do anything. It just tears you apart instead of you getting up and doing it yourself. I know. Y'all people crazy. You need help. You're mentally challenged. You're mentally ill. You need to go and get diagnosed with something and then get treated for it. Because ain't no way you should feel like that about no individual at all. So, no, all my colors. I wear all of them. I'm finding all of them, Tez. I do like earth tones. I do like earth tones. They go with my complexion. So, guys, today I was going to give you a manipulation technique. I was going to try to tie in the fact that y'all are opposites. Hey, Stephanie, good morning, beautiful. I was going to tie in that y'all were opposites. Y'all are each other's yin and yang. So y'all was going to give you a fat little tip for you not to use on your baby mama or baby daddy through that baby to get back at them. So I got a DM. So you know what I asked her? Did you subscribe to my YouTube channel? She say no. I say do that. Shakenya is what you're looking for. Shakenya. And I said share a video and tag me because I don't trust you. So she did that. So here you go. She seen one of the videos where I said that I ignored all the manipulation tips that were used because I saw all the signs and I just didn't do nothing about them. I just thought that I was such a good parent that there is no possible way that these little silly ass tricks will work. there is no possible way. So she wanted me to give a couple of examples of, you know, what I meant when I said I ignored a couple things or didn't handle things properly. One, when the dad gave the baby a cell phone at 11. Now, I gave y'all this tip early in the game about how the rules in both households has to be the same. If the structure and discipline got to be the same in both households, routines should be similar in both households. Definitely the rules got to be the same in both households. Now, not only do the rules have to be the same in both households, but you guys have to respect each other's household because the child might play a part in this household as being the baby or the youngest. The child might be in the other household as the oldest, or maybe the child is in the household as the middle child in one house and the baby in one. Either way it go, you guys are in separate houses now. So you have to respect the rules of each other's homes if this baby is traveling back and forth. So we had an incident where I don't believe in giving a child a cell phone to age 16 or they hit high school, unless it's a situation where the baby catch the bus. Then I can understand. Other than that, if you drop that baby off at school, if that baby needs to call you or anything happen, that school gonna call you first. They gonna call you till they gonna get your baby. You ain't gotta worry about that. Anything happen to where the child needs to contact you, the child to go to the teacher, teacher send the child to the office Baby will call you, let you know what's going on with them. There's no need for the baby to have a cell phone. It's a distraction in the classroom. It's a distraction in school. It gives them access to the internet. Fix it, Jesus. I think age 16, they in high school now. They probably catching the bus maybe or driving. Yeah, they need a cell phone at this point. At age 16, I think, you know, they're probably more responsible. You probably had time to teach them phone etiquette at this point. So they're gonna be a little more reliable when it comes to the cell phone. So therefore, he gave the baby a cell phone at 11. I was mad as hell. Why would you do that? I asked you not to. So now you disrupted my household because I got a child that's older than this baby that cannot have a cell phone and will not have a cell phone. So now every day I got to hear the fact that this baby got a cell phone, this baby doing something that I can't do. I'm the oldest. So now you disrupting the dynamics in my household.
You like brown?
Do I like brown? I love brown, of course. Hey, Stephanie. That's how me and my ex-husband co-parent. They went to bed at the same time in both houses, yes. And we're on punishment at both houses, yes. We truly made everything about the kids' best interest, yes. And that's what it's all about, Stephanie. It's not about ego. It's not about your personal feelings because you still mad at this person because they no longer with you. It's not about that. It's about the kids. I hate, and you would never hear me use the word hate. My grandma used to tell me hate is such a strong word. I hate my ex, and I say that publicly. I don't care how you feel about me. I don't care if you tend to judge me after this. That's how I feel because of my situation and how everything has happened. So therefore, that was the start. Right there, I should have stopped her from going over there. That was one of the signs that I ignored. I dealt with the issues at my home. I diffused them as they came. Me and my oldest, we got along because by the time she got her phone, she was happy. But the fact that I had to even go through that, it was all unnecessary because the baby didn't need a phone. Baby at school all day, you need to get in contact with the baby, call me. I never denied her. I drop her off like clockwork every weekend. So therefore, if you need to talk to her, all you gotta do is call me. And I give her the phone so she can talk to you. There was no reason for you to have that much access to that baby at such a young age, especially when it's defying the rules in my household. That was one. I should have stopped her from going over there then until we got to understand it. Another time, because I didn't even come on for this. I came on here to give y'all a manipulation technique. But when I get a DM and they do what I ask them to do because I need the support. So when they go in and subscribe to my channel and when they go and share a video on their page, chances are I'm going to get about 3 or 4 more subscribers. So I'm going to put that DM first. I'll give y'all a manipulation technique not to use tomorrow. So the second one was, we in a car, and I tell the baby no about something. I can't even think of what it was because I went into a natural shock after she said what she said. So I said no, is all I can remember. And her response was, verbatim, just because my daddy and grandma do what they do for me, that don't mean that you neglect your responsibilities as a parent when it comes to me. What country ways say, let that sizzle in your spirit? I had to stop. I had to stop the car. Now, remember when I told you both households have to have structure and discipline? I knew that was lacked at the other household. So therefore, it affected my parenting when it came to all my other children. Because by me believing in structure and discipline, it was certain things that she should have been disciplined for that I withheld and did not do. Because I know that it would have been cruel and unusual considering that there is no structure and discipline in the other home. So therefore, my disciplinary action towards her was a little different. It was more communication. It was more talking involved versus it was more talking involved. So therefore, the other children started to feel some kind of way because it felt like I was playing favoritism. Because they know for a fact if something like that would have came out their mouth, they probably would have got. But instead, I had to handle it in a different way. So I stopped the car and I said, so what do you mean by that? And she very well couldn't answer. She thought about it and thought about it. And I said, well, who said that? because somebody had said that. Somebody had to say that. For you to use it in that, first of all, it was in the proper context. She knew exactly what she was saying, but she didn't know why she was saying it, other than it was something that she had heard somebody else say. So that right there was an indication to me that an inappropriate conversation was being held between her and an adult about me, and not a favorable way. So somebody's talking bad about me. That's one thing I told you never to do. And then you're having an inappropriate conversation with a child about me. I said something I told you not to do. Therefore, you are altering this child's judgment of me and this child's opinion of me through this conversation that you're having, where the end result was I'm slacking on my parenting responsibilities when it came to this baby. Who the Friday would say something like that to a child? What type of conversation was being held to where that was even a concern for anybody to even discuss with a baby? She wasn't number by 11 at the time. Fix it, Jesus. Fix it, Jesus. I would never. Fix it. Fix it, Jesus. So yeah, at that point, I should have stopped her from going over there until I had a conversation with the dad to figure out who's over there talking about me to this baby, and let's establish some type of boundaries or something before I allow her to come back over there. And I didn't. So yeah, DM person, I'm gonna just give you those two for the sake of time, where I noticed manipulation or something was being used and I totally ignored it, and as a result of, I'm in the same situation y'all in, trying to mend a relationship and mend something that I didn't even break. So therefore, that's it for Coffee and Conversation with your girl Shakenya. When you get a minute, you know what to do. Happy Friday. Mwah.